Everybody to our weekly team Pawnda team tournament here on lichess and Twitch. Okay, we got 10-11 players already. Good sign. Tuesday night. Welcome everyone. Acerbate, Mr. Coffee, it's good to see you guys, especially Mr. Coffee. Not to reduce the importance of anybody else being here, but he hasn't been around that much. Good to have our Mr. Coffee with us, modding the channel professionally. It's just good to see you, man. I hope that you stay active in chess. I know it's been tough lately. Alright, we've got quite an interesting group here. Biragina. I don't know. Prediction started. Yevgeny, Cheesy Noob, Sack, Dinekis, Miss Love TV, rejoining with a new and more correct rating. Mr. Slowhand, Acerbate, and Mispra. Will Sparklehorse, what? Wait a second here. Will Sladgie Sparklehorse, I have to see this. Finish first today. Can I predict? Can I choose? Yes. 100% no. 100% no. Catman Crothers. I thought that was your Smurf account. Mr. Coffee. Mr. Cat. Coffee Cat. Who else is here? Did I miss somebody? Predicting bar is getting in the way. Dismiss this message. Alright, we already did our prediction. What's up, guys? Let me check. Like, I see a chat from Princess Chess, but I'm not seeing it on my other screen. What's up, guys and girls? Girls. Acerbate. So, looks like some regulars aren't in here. Mr. Slowhand just showed up in the chat. He's in the tournament. Cheesy Noob, Pie Day, Vlad, Sparklehorse, Olivera Lucas, the Trickster. We're missing Schieberspieler. I know Schieberspieler wants to branch out and start doing his own streams and stuff. I haven't heard anything about that yet. Predict. I already did the predict. Dude, are you serious? I don't understand how this works. How many predictions so far? Wait, it's 170? No. 2 people. 2 voters. I'm betting against myself. Famous baseball manager and player Pete Rose. Did he actually bet on his own games? I wasn't sure about that. I know that he was just into betting too much while he was managing. Not a real good combination. I wasn't sure if he actually bet against himself. I don't remember the story now. That would be really bad. Welcome, guys, to the stream. We're hosting a 7-round rapid tournament. You're perfectly poised to play me in the first round. 2300 classical. Alright. Dinekis. What is up, guys? Looks like our friends Tranquilizer and Angelica Chessborn. Called her Angelina. And why is Angelina Ballerina? What is in my mind? Who's Angelina? Angelina Belikovskaya, that was it. She looked like Maxim Blugi. I don't know, I couldn't get it out of my mind. Angelina. I don't know anyone else named Angelina. Alright. Ready to get started. Let's start. 10 minutes to go. Had a really Long day. I love arguing with credit card companies. Every time I try to use my credit card, it like declines the charge, claiming that there's some fraudulent transaction. So it's gotten to the point now where every time I try to use my card, I have to like call for permission from my credit card company to use my credit card. That doesn't seem logical to me, you know, really. But you can't talk to a manager. Whenever you have to complain about something, it's impossible. Like in the old days, when I was walking uphill both ways to school, you used to be able to get a manager on the phone. You can't talk to managers anymore. Everybody's like working from home in their bedroom, doing the call center from their home. Sorry, I can't connect you to my manager. I'm sitting in my underwear in my room. Anyway, I just had to vent a little bit. I love arguing with people on the telephone. You're just like yelling at some innocent person who has no control whatsoever over the situation, because that's the only thing you can do. Anyways, it's all good. Sparkle Horse, Biragina. It seems weird not to have Schieberspieler. I feel like part of me was... My arm was cut off or something. No other titled players in the tournament. We need Alms. It doesn't seem right not having that. It doesn't seem right not having that that other strong player with the title to make this tournament more legit. The blue wave is coming. Wait, what is it? I missed something, Mr. Coffee. What's the blue wave? Damn, dude. It shows like who predicted what. Miss Love, it shows they predicted no. Does it show mine? Shows my prediction. El Rostador predicted yes. Dude, where's my chat? Oh, I get it. Blue wave. Ah, man, it's deep. Why can't I see my own chat? Am I banned? Somebody must have banned me. No, you see, that's funny. Like, I thought I predicted. Maybe my prediction didn't go through. I thought it went through, but maybe it didn't go through. Maybe I didn't do it right. I guess it didn't go through, because it would show, right? Can you guys see it? That I predicted something? Is Udit in the ER? Nice shirt. You guys talking to me? I haven't worn this shirt in a year. It's a winter. Not very fashionable. Don't pick on my shirt. It says I can't vote in this country. No vote jokes. It's all rigged. Alright, who else do we have in the tournament? It's good to see you, Mr. Slow. Guys, please subscribe and support the stream if you can. We have no gift subs, no cheers. I feel such like a loser. I have this shirt. I need to upgrade my shirt. He got my vote thrown out. Good luck, everybody. We got to get some gift subs and some donations. Been a slow start to the week. Today is only Tuesday, though, so I'm holding my breath. Where's the poll gone? I don't know. This is our first attempt at a serious poll. Mr. Coffee takes all responsibility for any wrongdoing. Did I get rid of the poll by accident or something? Could have been my fault. I think I dismissed it from my chat because I thought I did the poll. Beer time. Somebody say beer time? Mr. Coffee sporting a stream with 149 bits. It gets hidden in the channel points area. See, I don't keep my whole Twitch thing open. It's just like my screen is kind of small. I should go back to when I had like several monitors when I used to play poker, honestly. I have a huge like TV monitor I don't use, just sitting on my desk actually. I would have to change my whole layout here. Interesting concept though. I have to think about it. Maybe I'll make it a double monitor. I just keep it kind of small. Why does it say 2 votes when there are more? Are you sure there are more, Rossor? You can submit bits more than once. I'm confused. Are we talking about votes or bits? It is beer time. It's been a long day. You can submit votes more than once. Now it says 3 voters. According to Rudy Giuliani, the lizard people have voted. Sorry, channel points. But bits are good too. Did you vote, Astro? Astrobay voted yes. I'm surprised he didn't vote for Kanye West. Man, it's weird not having Schieberspieler. But I might have a chance. There's some other suspects that aren't here today. Last announcement before we start the tournament. Tomorrow we have a normal stream Wednesday morning. But because of the American holiday, Thanksgiving, on Thursday, I'm going to move the Thursday stream. Mr. Coffee, I don't know if you'll be around. Probably not. But Friday, perhaps. I'm going to move the Thursday night subscriber stream to Friday night. Which I've done in the past for the reasons. So, because of Thanksgiving holiday, I will move Thursday stream to Friday night. So we'll have no streams on Thursday and 2 streams on Friday. The rest of the schedule will stay the same. I will dedicate my Friday night. It's not like I can go out and play poker anyway. I'll dedicate my Friday night to doing the subscriber stream. Just for you guys. Lads? What's the female form of lads? Just a question. Alright. Ladettes. I think the Frenchman would say that. Alright. 1 minute to go. There's no DK guy. There's no Alms. There's no Schieberspieler. What is it this week? We're very short on Masters tonight. Yevgeny's rating's gone up to 2211. This player's pretty strong. And Cheesy Noob is at 2200. But the regulars aren't here. Those 3 and Aldisto. Aldisto, DK Guy, Alms, actually 4. All of our regular like 2200 plus players seem to be out today. DK Guy is here. He's on. Oh, there he is. All right, joining late. There goes this. Like if he had been in the list, the poll would have been completely different. Princess Chess, welcome. Astrobait's biggest fan. I mean, Antonio's here, the most underrated player in the tournament. So we still have time to join, though. Those guys could show up late. Good luck, everybody. 21 players. Mr. Slow is first round opponent. I must have just missed. Alright. E4. What are we doing? 22 seconds. I should be able to use my time as I want, right? I'm not going to get forfeited. Stupid, the countdown clock. Makes me nervous. I feel like I have to make the move in the 12 seconds. It's just like there to like troll you. So that's because of my modern browser. Why is the countdown clock still there? Can you please explain that? Is it my modern browser that causes that? If you have a modern browser, non-modern browser, if you have a problem with your board, open a new window. I would correct Bad Rabbit to say open a new window or a new tab. And just switch up, go to lichess, switch boards. Alright, I just wasted too much time. I don't remember what Mr. Slow... Oh. Duh. I don't remember what Mr. Slow plays against Caro-Kann. In fact, we just played a Caro-Kann the other day. Yikes. Window, French version of tab. What's the French version of tab? Seriously. What's your version of window? If window is your version of tab, what do you call for windows? You're just out of words? That's a problem. Ah, the French language. So romantic. Don't count on it, Miss Love. They can show up to 7 minutes late. Oh man, okay, I don't know what you're supposed to do against this. What did Alexander Ivanov do? B5 or something? Why do you have to play like the one variation I don't know? Oh man. I think I once had a game on the stream with this, but now I don't remember. I might have even had this in a tournament game once. But I don't think so. It was different. B5, bishop E3, A5. Isn't that a variation? French version of window is window. The French version of tab is window. I am not feeling awake yet. Coffee, Mr. Coffee. Hopefully I get out of the opening alright. This is not my regular thing. First I wanted to play the Caro-Kann, and I was like, oh no, that's what we played on Sunday. And now he's probably like repaired the damage there. So I second guessed myself. Thinking that Mr. So had been working on that, I decided to try to play a Berganidze, and he plays bishop c4. Queen f3, e6. I remember a game I had with Hungarian FM. Like one of my only modern defenses ever. I also remember seeing Alexander Ivanov play this several times with black. But I'm just not sure it's the exactly right position or not. It was like Kopek or someone. Seems to me like 2004 I think it was, I had a game, I can't remember, Kungabur. I think I beat him with black. I was proud because I almost never play the modern. I will occasionally try to play the modern, though not lately. I did play a modern actually, not lately, but I did like 2 weeks ago. In fact, against a grandmaster. Wheel it out once in a while. But I never properly studied the modern. Okay, black's position seems pretty solid. Bishop a6 is a key idea here. Is d5 a problem? Like, is white threatening to play d5 at some point? Should I play d5 myself? I played the Modern 15 years ago. No, I played it last month. It was a totally like spur of the moment decision against Kozak Autumn. But it wasn't an E4 modern, it was a D4 modern. It's a completely different animal. Not quite as scary for black. It's still scary, still black has a spatial disadvantage, but it seems like the E4 variations against the modern are the most dangerous, and I know them the least. There are some people who are very strong players who are experts in this stuff with black, though. Go, Mr. Slow. Mr. Coffee just created another reason for people to beat me with this poll thing. Alright, so what's up? This bishop goes to a6, and white tries to attack like a caveman in the interim. If h4, we'll get to that problem when we get there. Seriously thinking about c5. But the thing is just c3. So, we could perhaps prepare that. Bishop a6 can't be bad. I've got the space on the queen side and rook. Ooh, I just resized my board. Damn, that's the first time I've done that. Sorry, guys. I recently enabled that board grab feature. Didn't stumble upon it in the last couple of streams. Just realized that I turned it back on. Whoops. That's kind of unfortunate if you're like in time pressure. But a lot of people were doing the guessing game based on before DK Guy got here. Obviously he's the favorite. As long as Schieberspieler is not in the tournament. Hopefully, DK Guy's having a bad day today. If I can make the position like confusing enough, perhaps that will work to our benefit as well. $120 bullet points out the window. Why do you do it to yourself? Why? Whoa, bishop e3, okay. Well, at least I don't have to worry about bishop g5. So what was I expecting here? Bishop e3 seems like a good idea. Now what do I do? I can't really say I have a great plan. One thing's for damn sure. I don't have a plan. Just ununified ideas. Completely separate, unrelated thoughts about different features of this position. Cormoran, what's up? Good to see you. "25 players, welcome to the tournament. Join the Pawnda and Horses Club." Mr. Coffee, did we get any joiners? Whoa, wait a minute. I was thinking about knight h6. Knight h6. Knight e7, knight g5. Do you have a better idea? Preemptive rook a7 defense might save me in some positions. Both sides' positions are very awkward. The goal of the modern defense, Gorganiza, is just to confuse the position, I guess. Try to create a closed and confusing situation. So he just unpinned himself with that move. Nothing else, really. I wonder if I should seriously consider taking his knight on e2 with my a6 bishop. Like, controlling the f1 square looks... Oh, I missed this. I didn't think you could do that. Really, you shouldn't be allowed to do that. That should be against the rules. Scary. Crazy. Falling victim. Tempting tactics. Mr. Koff. Not a lot of options. The only option. If it's the only option, I'll take it. He's not from Minkland. Okay, wait. So there's like possible sacrifices on d5? Your only hope. I guess I ought to develop my knight if I could, but I am a little concerned about those possible sacrifices. Knight d7. Bishop takes, pawn takes. Show me the money. Yeah. Thank God for rook a7. Greenland. We don't own that? I thought that Trump bought Greenland. That was a good buy. Mr. Slow. Mr. Slow. I swear I'm going to castle. A narrow escape from the maze of complications that is Mr. Slowhand. Thank you. That was naturally the longest game of the entire first round. Of course. When you play the Gurgenidze, you have to be ready for that, like 100-move games. Olivier Lucas and Kylor. So Biragina, I don't know how to say it. Biragina or Biragina. Not really sure. Biragina. Depends if I'm speaking English or Hungarian. That's the difference. Alright, 2 people joining. Stuxnets. Stuxnets. And Abulfazl. Abulfazl's back with his 13th account. And he takes d4, rook takes d4 curtains. Did you calculate far today? Are you on like a 2-move calculation plateau? Is that why you didn't perform well in Bullet? Even I can calculate farther than 2 moves. I think Olivier Lucas had a move there, didn't they? Wow, that rook was hanging. What was that? Well, knight g6 check. No, it was defended. No, Mr. DK, I was safe there. I'm taking on, you know, it's funny, I can take on e5 and his pawn's pinned. Like his bishop's pinned to his queen, I mean. First of all. Then if he plays f4, I play queen takes b2, and now his a rook is hanging with check. So every variation is like nothing. I'm fine there. Yeah, no, he was out of luck. That didn't work. 2-move threshold. Mink madness. One of the side effects of Mink COVID is that it has some sort of limiting effect on your calculation ability. That's what they said. Alright. Kylor and Yevgeny. Yevgeny's still playing. He always has long games. Hoppa. They say that in Hungarian. What? What? Oh my god. Was that the best move, Master? I'm confused. Oh no, you did that. Kylor walked away and like let him cut off his king. Basic endgames. I'm not sure that Viktorovich wasn't winning anyway. Man, now he's winning. Kylor had to keep the king behind the g-pawn. Alright guys, next round. Euron is in first place. Our first moderator. Good to see you, buddy. Blunder Bandit. I don't know much about them. 9 players with a win in the first round. 26 players so far. Comped chess. Comped chess. Comped. I guess that's comped. Abulfazl is now following. Guys, thanks for the follow. Please support the stream if you can subscribe or make a donation with bits or some other means. I much appreciate it. Please support the stream if you can. Round 2. Lichess. Swiss pairings. Incorrect, but they did the best they could. They don't listen to me at lichess. It's fine. Have your illegal pairing system. That's perfectly fine. Just look stupid in front of the whole world. It's alright. It's perfectly fine. You have 100,000 people playing on your site, you know, and your Swiss pairings are illegal. They'll listen when it's like Magnus Carlsen complaining about it. But with me, it's just like, get a real modern browser. Alright, Antonio, what's up? You gotta stop, Antonio. No. Budapest Gambit? No. Actually, he's much more dangerous with white. I thought they weren't going to kill all the minks, DK guy. I thought that the governor granted them last-minute clemency. Off with their heads! That's a lot of fur coats that are getting tossed out. Okay, D4, D5. Turkeys. Americans are crazy. They're all like traveling for the holidays, like murdering their own family for Thanksgiving. A lot of Trump supporters, I guess, traveling all over the country, pretending there's no COVID. I saw some statements from like ER doctors. You're basically like killing thousands and thousands of people by traveling for Thanksgiving. Good job. What a way to celebrate the holidays. They said it was half, like the volume was half the normal Thanksgiving, which is normally like out of control. So just half out of control. Great. GM Larry. I thought he was the real GM Larry, but he's a GM Larry. He's a GM Larry follower. Alright, Morales, I don't know the theory here. I'm just making it up. I make up the Catalan. I don't really know how to play the Catalan. Okay, so now the big question. Queen C2? Or Knight BD2? Hello, GM Larry. Would you like whiskey or beer? GM Larry was the one who got me started. Drinking whiskey and beer simultaneously. Why wait for a second round when you can have 2 rounds at once? Okay, you're just giving me the pawn. That's cool. Give me the pawn back. I've had this a whole bunch of times now. But as I said, I don't really know the theory of this. Completely out on a limb here. I just make it up as I go along. I'm channeling my inner Schieberspieler. Really miss having him in the tournament for some reason. There's a lot of pressure being the top seed. And that way, like, Schieberspieler could just take all the pressure. Damn, Queen C7. Highly accurate. Highly accurate move order. Looks like we're going to have to grind him down in the endgame. I've been scaring and talking. Scaring is caring. But seriously, I'm like staring at the screen all day. I've got serious eye fatigue. I did get to go for a walk today, guys. If you're on pandemic lockdown, absolutely important. You know, every 20 days or so, try to get out of the house and go for a walk. Highly recommended. I started to, like, I think my joints started to basically, like, become completely immobilized. After not leaving the house for 3 days. I started to develop, like, incredible hip pain. I just feel so much better. Really important to stretch and get exercise. Okay, so if rook d1, knight b6, queen d3, rook b1, the knight b6 move. Morales is quick and quite a decent, capable player. Guys, this is game 290 what? Something wrong with this score. Morales, did I misread it last time? I was claiming you had 294 or something? You only have 280, only 288 games. Was I miscounting last time? I'm just saying, because I thought you had 290 something. I guess I might have not been able to see it due to eye fatigue. The red numbers are really hard to read. Maybe I'm developing like 39 plus color blindness, but I can read the green really clear, but the red are like blurry. What does that mean? Why are the reds so much blurrier than the green? You guys can't even see what I'm talking about. Under the board, there's a list of games. My score is 205. Morales is 83. It says 205 in green numbers, and Morales is 83 in red. It's right below the board, but you guys, it's not visible for you. I thought I said he was like 290 something the other day. I was ready to do like a celebration stream. We still have a ways to go. This will be game 289. The ever dangerous Morales. I'm slightly better if I trade queens here, but it's not much to have total confidence in our endgame skills. You know, I probably didn't consider rook take seriously enough. Maybe knight takes is the most natural, like going forward with a smaller piece. Queen takes looked a little too safe. For some reason I didn't take that other move seriously. Hopefully I had a long day at work today, like DK guy. Of course, trading queens would be safest. Better safe than sorry. This square is a useful square for black. My kingside pawn majority is a latent advantage. I mean, e4 eventually is the plan. Yeah, I had somebody contact me about lessons. It's funny because Mubat just said you can contact I am William Pascal at videochesstrainer@gmail.com for lessons. But I had this guy contact me about lessons this week. The first time this ever happened. Someone sends me an email about lessons, and they're like, "Hey, Michael, I wanted to contact you about lessons." That's sort of turn off, you know? Someone comes to you and they're like, they're interested in taking lessons, but they call you the wrong name. Obviously, they're very sincerely interested in taking lessons from me personally. Wow, Morales must be getting desperate. How many knights can you put on d5? Just one. But maybe I shouldn't have given him. Maybe I shouldn't have given him that. Anyway. White is better. Everybody's so quiet in the chat. We need more Bobs out there who aren't playing, because everyone's playing. We need more non-playing watchers. We're a loser. Welcome to the stream. So World Loser's here, Mr. Coffee's here, Jeroen's here. Now all we need is like JCS. We'll have more moderators than we need. Alright. There it is. That's what I was concerned about. But objectively, objectifying, attacking my pawn, dude. Damn it. It's only a position that only Schieberspieler could love now. Oh no, we're gonna be in a Schieberspieler position. What if I have the bishop versus knight in this kind of endgame? I mean, we're better, you know, but it's not easy to win. I feel like I must have had something better. Where is everybody? Gotta get me a draw. You got a draw, Astrobate? That's like Astrobate's third draw in 20,000 games. I think there are like slot machines in Las Vegas that are like ringing out of control right now. I have way more time than him, objectively. Ding, 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 ding. This is why I said the Schieberspieler technique will be necessary here. Alright. It's a good endgame. What? What is that move? Morales like playing for tactical tricks. I thought he was going to go for the other pawn. I mean the pawn over there on a2. That was a tough game. Alright, we got aromatic and aromatic. What's up? Trying to get back to the tournament to see what's up. We had the longest game again. It's ridiculous. Every time. Cheesy Noob, perfect score. Blunder Bandit, perfect score. Mr. Me, perfect score. DK Guy, perfect score. And Miss Love. We'll look at your final position. Wait. I don't understand. Black mated their own king on h3? I don't understand. What is that? Some sort of forced variation where you sucked the black king to h3? And you started chess last week, right? That's pretty good. Alright, Cheesy Noob. 2200. Every time Cheesy Noob's white. Have you guys noticed that? We ought to make longer breaks between the rounds. Like just a couple minutes. Maybe 1 extra minute even. I think I'm going to institute 2-minute breaks for the next rapid tournament. Cheesy Noob will just automatically do the same thing no matter what you do. It's extremely irritating. So I guess if I play e6, what does he do? Knight f3, threatening bishop g5. He has to play knight f3, bishop g5 in the first like 4 moves, no matter what you do. No. He's going out of his comfort zone. That game was in honor of Schieberspieler. So it's a Benoni. Not really a Benoni unless he plays c4 actually. Honestly, I don't know this line. I only know from watching other people play how to play this. Alright, Cheesy Noob is going out of their normal comfort zone. Comfort zone. The Goldilocks zone. Bishop f6. Bishop e2, bishop f6. I like this. Haha. Traded your dark squared bishop off. Now the knight or the queen? Queen looks funky. It would just get me in trouble. I was really thinking he was going to play bishop e5 check. It's so disappointing. White is verging on dangerous situation here. What would Magnus do? His rook on a1 is unprotected. There's a rook check. But I don't see anything concrete. And the wonders of symmetrical pawn structures. Black is better, but I don't know how easily I could do something here. Knight g4 is interesting. Antonio style. Masturbate. Well, this is serious fishing. Can we go fishing after this? I'm suddenly in the mood for fishing. He just didn't care. Just ignored my threat. You're not trapping my queen, man. It's ridiculous. Alright. Heading for the other side. He's doing it again. That's pretty funny. So as a defense to that, I should give the piece back. Just be up the exchange in an endgame. My back rank weakness is a problem. Knight, knight e3, rook e1. But actually I have knight e3, rook e1, bishop f5. Huh. Knight e3, rook e1, bishop f5. Then what does he do? It's hard to believe you're going to get away with this. He just resigned. Well, you gotta at least try this. Rook e1, bishop f5. She's gonna plays too fast. Now, who's the blunder bandit? They have 12,000 bullet games. That's a lot. 12,000, so they only play bullet. Now, just hypothetically, I appreciate you joining our team, but I don't know why someone who only plays bullet would be interested in playing in a rapid tournament. You guys? That seems kind of weird. So let's check out his first two games. He beat Cormoran. It was a very sloppy game. Wow. Huge mistakes. Alright. Blunder Bandit versus DK Guy. He won a sloppy game against Cormoran, who's tough. Blunder Bandit against DK Guy. Bullet Masters in action. What else do we got? This game is not that exciting. Stuxnets. Stuxnets. Pawn up in an endgame. Tricky situation. It looks like black's up a pawn has to be better, but not easy for white to lose necessarily with the bishop and the doubled pawns. Good drawing chances. What am I drinking? Lulu, welcome. I'm drinking beer brought to you by the generous donations bestowed upon me by the players subscribing to our stream. Please don't forget to bestow your generous donations to increase the world beer supply. Cheers to everybody. So what else? Stuxnets is playing. We've got 31 players. Our hero, Asterbait. Let's check him out. Oh, Asterbait in the end game. He had a draw already. Like his third draw in life. Oh my gosh. Asterbait's down a piece for 2 pawns, but it's not that obvious, you know, that this is an automatic win. Could Asterbait hold on to draw with Cormoran because of lack of material? I think he should at least get... Asterbait should get to a situation where it's bishop and knight versus king. That was a big blunder. Probably a big blunder. You know, but I'm wondering, is this that easy? White has the wrong rook pawn. How easy is this to hold up all those pawns and help your own pawn advance? Asterbait just like blindly putting the pawns on the white squares, which is a huge mistake. He's just gonna lose. Now white has 2 pawns, black has 2 pawns. Asterbait, man, you need to take more time there. Come on. No reason to blitz the endgame like that with 4 minutes. Dude, what are you doing? He had a tremendous chance against the master strength player to hold a draw. He just blitzed it out. Mr. Slowhand against Kylor. Wow, it looks like Kylor's playing the Rouser. Doesn't Kylor play the Najdorf? No, he does play the classical Sicilian. This is probably an interesting opening. Mr. Slow playing the mainline Rouser. I never played h6. It actually might be a mistake this early. I don't think white should even do that exchange. Don't you have knight b5 here, Mr. Slow? I think Mr. Slow just played too quick as well. I mean, he's got knight b5 there. He likes to play on his increments. Mr. Slow's had a rough start today. Had to play me, he lost his other game. Man, look at this move. I see some interesting ideas. Well, Cormoran, we would define you as Master Strength and Blitz. Maybe you aren't. You don't consider yourself Master Strength in slow chess. Different animals. But I think if you had a FIDE Blitz rating, it would probably be around 2200. You don't happen to have a FIDE Blitz rating. I don't even have a FIDE Blitz rating. I mean, there's no FIDE rated Blitz tournaments ever, anywhere that I ever played, except for the Hungarian Blitz Championship, which I can't play in. Just saying. Kyler didn't take the rook. I thought he could take the rook, actually. It looked like it was possible. Clearly dangerous, though. Germany versus Austria. It's like a skiing competition or something. Man, Mr. Slow has some problems here. Damn. Quality game by Kylor. White's gonna have to give up a piece. Maybe Mr. Slow can pull a rabbit out of his hat. Come on. No. Queen h6 seems too slow. I would focus on f7. Oh my god. He's just going berserk. Literally berserk. Berserk king. No. No, I think that maybe Mr. Slow could have trained all of his heavy pieces on f7. And he has some sort of mesmerizing trick here. He sacked all of his pieces to like get one back. But black may be stunned by the confusion of all of it. I'm kind of confused. I don't know about you guys. Oof. Is that a move? Alright. Merciful end. Super Chess Pro. GlitchCon 2020. What's up? 5 ongoing games. How many games do we really have ongoing? 1. Just Miss Love TV with that endgame. Holy crap. Oh, black got Zoswang or something? What? Oh, I see. Well, this is interesting. So Miss Love is gonna like win every game they play. Yeah, that looks interesting. Zugzwang. Winning a pawn down endgame. Let's check it out. Check it out with the engine before the round starts. So it's totally lost position. Well, not totally lost, actually. White has drawing chances, but to win this position? Damn. Black just had to try his best to lose. But Mislav definitely didn't learn to play chess last week. He can play with endgame technique. When we tuned in, it was actually still a draw. Miraculously for black with knight c8 check. That looks bad, but you've got this miracle knight b6 check, forking. So you can't take the pawn. That was his last chance to draw. Damn. Next round about to start. Stuxnet. You gotta know when. You gotta know when to say when. He was lucky to be drawing at that point after letting White's king get completely out of control. You gotta just at some point accept that it's a draw and try to make sure you can draw. Alright, we need a new window. The window is messed up because I use a outdated browser called Firefox. For some reason they don't want to make lichess Firefox friendly anymore, so whenever I play in a Swiss tournament, it has this weird bug that it makes the pieces not appear during one of my games. If that happens to you, all you have to do is open a new tab or window. It doesn't matter if you speak French or English. It's not clear how strong this player is. Last time they came in with some sandbag rating of 1700. And they asked me if they could rejoin. I was suspicious last time. They had like a 1700 established rating and played like 2100 plus. So we were thinking it was an engine. But I don't know. Maybe they're just like a legitimately strong player. Maybe not. Maybe just a troll. Nobody really knows anything. It's the internet. Alright. Been playing this a little bit lately. But I don't think that the English is objectively the greatest thing in the world. You can't see the game? Oh no, you should be able to. Alright, wait a sec. Sorry. You guys should totally be able to see the game. That sucks. Why is it doing that? Last time it worked, no problem. Can't believe it. I think I got it back. Okay. I don't really like playing games with the browser there. Now it's working again. Black knows the theory better than me, I guess. I'm out of book now. The problem is I play the dragon with black, but I'm a tempo up and I don't know. It's basically a completely different position when you have an extra move. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do there. F5 should be a mainline move. G6 is really strange. G6 is just really, really strange. It may be a tactical trick. I mean, is it F4? That doesn't make sense. Black's playing in a very strange way. Definitely never seen anyone play like this before. What? Something weird going on around here. Am I the only one who thinks that Black's playing kind of strangely? Using zero time and playing really weird moves. It was completely normal until F5, and then Black played the sequence of moves. G6, Knight G5, Bishop F7. I don't know what black should play there. It's kind of a tough call. Very strange. The g6 move didn't make sense. It seems completely random. Last time it was some kind of weird ops color bishop game I got as well. Bishop b7. Bishop b7, rook b8. Yeah, I don't like this, dude. Black's play is very contrived. It's not really human, like... I just don't really want to play this game anymore. But I don't feel like resigning in my own tournament. Man, I hate this. I hate, Twitch is like impossible to use. God, I can't even navigate the site. I'm trying to get back to that voting thing. Where is that? Can I still vote against myself, or is it too late? You don't even play like a human. I don't understand what that is. That's, to me, I don't know. It doesn't seem like a real player. The play is just too weird. But I'm not going to try to stir up controversy. I don't think the white is... I guess you know better than me, but I don't think the white is much better there. I might have some sort of infinitesimal advantage. But objectively, it's probably a draw. But I guess you know better than me. I can't even begin to explain it. The time use, the weirdness of the play. You analyzed it after g6? Yeah, g6 is a bad move. g6 is a move that no knowledgeable chess player would ever play. I don't think. No player over like 1900 would ever play that move. Unless it was like a mouse slip or something. It doesn't make any sense. Blunder Bandit? Well, he'll have a fun pairing next round. Alright. I get to play DK Guy, I hope. Let's just go on. It's all for fun anyway. I like this feature that you can see a few of the games at the same time there. As I said earlier, I need a larger monitor. Blunder Bandit looks legit though. He's got the game with Cormoran. They both had like 75, 100 cent upon loss, so it's not. It's a legit player. But again, I don't understand why a bullet player would want to play rapid. Alright. Stuxnets. Tranquilizer rating. Party of 24. What's up, man? What's happening in the Tranquilizer world? Thanks for the raid. I don't mind having a quick draw to just get a little bit of a break. All of my games were like maximum long. I'm actually kind of tired. I should make the breaks between rounds like 2 or 3 minutes or something, but I figured people would complain if it takes too long. Everyone's in a big hurry all the time. This is a good game though. Uber Driver against Kyler. Kyler seems like they're a player who's getting stronger. For his rating, Kyler played some tough games. Beat Mr. Slow earlier. Gave me a tough game in the recent past. Trank was tired too. And we have really crappy weather here. It's like always like overcast and cloudy with like a lot of pressure, high pressure in the air. I don't think that's good. Hey Arsenal fan, what's up? I was haggling with credit card representatives today. Slapped out all my energy. World of Warcraft, World Loser. World Loser is strong, man. He blunders sometimes when he plays too fast, but he's a good player when he's taking it seriously. He plays really weird stuff sometimes. He played the Albin? Or you played the Albin? Oliveira Lucas. Did I win with this credit card company? I was just giving them a hard time because like every time I go to make a transaction I get like some sort of fraud. Something like flags it and I can't make the transaction. I'm tired of calling my credit card company every time I want to buy something. What's the point of having a credit card if I have to like call them and ask for permission to use my own credit card? They're so afraid of losing money to fraudsters. It's gotten to the point where like you can't even make a transaction. So I was like complaining. But it's hopeless. Big corporations, they're just going to kill us, you know, credit card banks. We can't even like invest our money in a savings account and get more than like 0.5% of interest because of all the like banks that are offering cheap loans. The average people are just screwed. Like there's no way you can save money. But anyway, I don't know. I don't know. It's frustrating to call and like talk to somebody who's like basically a telemarketer. I mean, can you let me talk to your manager? No. There's just no answer. When I asked if I could talk to their manager, there was basically no answer. Anyway, what's up, Tranquilizer? Good to see you. We've got Move 11 in the house. And Tony said he was going to play earlier. Uber Driver. The Drawalizer. Uber Driver's going to earn a draw here against the underrated Kylor. I'm saying if you want to invest your money in a savings account in America, the best interest rate you can get is like 0.5 point. It's crazy. When my parents were young, you could get like savings accounts where you could earn like 5% interest, you know, or higher. It's just insane. There's no way to, you know, invest your money without risk, basically. It's crazy, you know. Borrowing money is at all-time, you know, low interest rates. But what are you going to do with it if you borrow it? I guess the best thing to do is to borrow money and then like buy real estate and rent it out or something. Probably the only way to make money is to like charge rent. Own property and charge rent for it. You can invest in Bitcoin. Bitcoin's at 19,000 now. I mean, that's a very risky investment. All right, guys. Enough talk about shop. Yeah, well, another thing is like, yeah, even rent is tricky now because it depends on where you are. Urban spaces are having trouble renting. Exactly. Uber Driver's going to draw. Congratulations, Uber Driver, on your latest draw. How many more games do we have left? The next round should be interesting. Mysterious Blunder Bandit. Maybe that's Tushar. Blunder Bandit, are you out there? No, I think Bitcoin is good, man, but I'm not saying it's not without risk. I think Bitcoin could be a good long-term investment, but don't come to me if it crashes. I don't take responsibility for my financial advisories. I don't mind speculating a little bit. I'm pretty conservative. Blunder, Bandit, Sparkle Horse. It's like gambling, Muckaluck. Exactly. Don't invest your rent money. Miss Love, DK Guy, Yevgeny has 3. How many games do we have left? You ruin. Stuxnets. Stuxnets always has the same pawn structure. The Yeroon Stonewall Bishop. Are you serious? It wasn't a Stonewall. He played a Nimzo Larsen. Yeroon, how does your Nimzo Larsen Bishop end up on an A1? I can't believe it. You lost because of the Nimzo Larsen Bishop? You played D4 subsequently. Yeroon has done this kind of thing against me too. But I don't understand why you play D4 in this Nimzo Larsen. There's really no need for that, is there? Muckaluck, did you ever see the Fargo series? Wouldn't invest in parking. The Parking Lot King of Minnesota. It just popped in my head. Parking lots. It's a funny American series. There have been several years of it. This year's I don't like, but there was another one where one of the main characters was this guy who was the parking lot king. I never really thought of investing in parking lots, but that's a good idea. Parking lot is in trouble. Parking Kings may be going out of business. Alright. No 10-0 games. You don't read a lot about parking lot investment on a day-to-day basis. Alright. Dense cities. Boston is a good choice. Not a lot of space. I know a place where I could buy a... I know a place where I can buy a parking garage, like a 2-car garage for like $300,000. And then buy it as an investment. This dude just gonna keep challenging me? I mean, that's probably normal, like in New York City, though. I'm sure. Imagine like the cost of parking spaces in New York City, for example. I know Boston was bad. Alright, back to the tournament. Uber driver's probably an expert. We should ask him. Uber driver, what about parking spaces in Boston? What's the going rate for a good, let's say, Back Bay parking space? What do you think? 56 seconds left. Uber driver probably knows the running cost of Boston parking spaces. 43 seconds. Did he win? He won? How do you win that position? That's ridiculous. There was like no winning chances. This round seemed longer than all the others combined. All these sketchy accounts in first place. Well, the like alleys in Boston. That's what I'm talking about, Asterbait. They're like alley behind the house where I lived in Marlborough Street. You could like buy a parking space for $100,000 or something like that. All right, just the parking space. You can look them up. Sometimes they're on like real estate sites. You see this? It's like, oh, $100,000. Oh, that's just a parking space. Blunder Bandit. So the Blunder Bandit, I don't know. I don't know who Blunder Bandit is. He plays B3 too. Mysterious player, Blunder Bandit. You joined our team. You're welcome. Say hello, guys. Be part of the community. This strange opening. It's kind of like what I was talking about just a minute ago with Jeroen. We're gonna go by a kind of weird move order into something I've seen against other players here recently. Queen's Indian reversed. It's kind of like a reverse Catalan. Basically the same thing. I was wondering if he tries to keep the pawn there with like b4. Why is that not a thing? I suspect that might have been a good move for white. What he's doing is okay, right? I can't remember the name of the account, but there was someone else, maybe about 8 months ago, in the last year, who played this stuff and then they left the stream. We didn't see them for a while. I can't remember the name of the account though. Does anybody remember another player playing this type of b3 stuff? Queen c1 is a tiny bit passive, but I guess it's okay. I have honestly no love for this pawn structure, which creates very little dynamics. But I do remember it was a player who was around high 2100s, and they were solid. And then I played them 3 or 4 or 5 times. But I always get nervous when I play new accounts. I assume everybody's a cheater. It's a natural reaction. Always assume the worst. Maybe it's Merle Dixon. Come back to life. Of course, you know, who knows if this player plays b3 all the time, or they're just doing it on a whim for this game. It's not a new account, Arsenal, but the weird thing about it is that they have like 12,000 bullet games and no Blitz, Classical, or Rapid, and they're playing in like my Rapid tournament. I mean, that's kind of weird, you know? That's all. It's not a new account. Take part in our community and join. A3. He plays a very steady, solid game. That's a lot of bullet games, dude. That's 12,000. What about our old troll friend? Whatever. Does that fit the description? Doesn't that fit for whatever? Does this guy play like 150 games a day or 300 a day or something? Because that would fit his description. Some kind of psychotic number of games. Bishop c3 is a weird move, but he's preparing queen d2, queen b2. Maybe it fits the whatever profile. He just blundered a piece with b5. Too much bullet. Arsenal, he was a troll who harassed me and threatened me on stream. I sometimes suspected him. He could be also cheating. But yeah, the primary thing was they were abusive and problematic. Not that I thought they were an engine or something. They were just like obsessive and abusive. I wasn't there at that time. No, that's different. I didn't rule out that whatever could have used engine assistance at times for certain players. but that wasn't our main problem. They were psychics, totally psychotic. Even like aggressive and threatening. Crazy behavior. Alright, we've got selfish player. Ruined streak. Ruined stake. What happened? I bring out the best in people. I'm sure that you don't just misbehave on my stream. You have the same problem with your credit card? Well, I think it's just that credit card companies are so set on protecting their butts that now, like, almost everyone that goes to use it constantly has to call for permission. I mean, that's how much fraudulent scammers there are out there. They're like, oh, it's to protect you. No, it's to protect you. To protect them from getting scammed. But then today, I love this. Like, my credit card company was like, it's not our fault. It's Visa. That was the argument that I heard. I love this. This is what the lady told me. I was like, it's not our fault. It's Visa. I was like, well, that's funny because my other Visa card that I used right after that worked fine. She's like, well, I don't know. Alright, Blunder Bandit just dropped a piece. We were lucky there. Let's see, DK guy? This should be interesting. We'll let DK guy do the dirty work. Is he already down the exchange? Let's check out this opening. Panov. So he basically lost an exchange. Interesting. He has a previous draw with Miss Love. That's a messed up position. Look at that. Bishop and rook against queen there. I mean, I don't mind, like, occasionally having to verify, you know, my identity and stuff for using my credit card. But if it gets to the point where you have to do it every time you make a transaction, Mommy, can I use the credit card today? You know, it's like, it gets ridiculous at that point. I can get a credit card, a different credit card, if they're not even gonna, like, respond. Go Kim. Kim Jong-un. It's a good thing I don't have to play. Good thing I don't have to play Miss Love TV again. I love that about the Swiss tournaments, though. I really like not having to play the same players twice. It's just too weird. I always tell the story how I had to play Palatnik twice with Black in the same tournament in the same opening. And I was lucky that turned out where I got a draw the second time. And I really had to fight like an animal in a king and pawning game to get a half point out of 2 games. Ended up winning the tournament, though. That was the best part of that whole thing. Now, I can't remember if he tied for first or not after he, like, beat me in our mini match. Remember Whiteskin tied for first. The DK guy. We'll take this, the hero side. What do we have here? Very complicated endgame. But Miss Love is ultra fast. DK guy was lucky to get a draw last time. Can he do it again? Possible. Do one can get FIDE rating, FIDE ELO rating of the board by just playing rapid games? You get an ELO rating, a rapid rating, of course. You're just going to get a rapid rating, not a normal rating. Yeah. DK guy has to bear down now. Everything you've got. Save this game. Save the game, DK guy. Can do it. I think he had bishop a3 last move. I like bishop a3. He might be able to hold after that. This is more complicated. White doesn't seem to use much time ever. You saw another move? Interesting. White resigned? What? Why would White resign? Is it that clear? D3, Rook E3, D2, Rook D2. Is this even lost? Apparently it's lost. Wow. I was right about bishop a3. I figured it would be a draw though, somehow. Maybe not so simple. Take, take. I never thought the DK guy would ever win here. So wait. Is White too far to blockade here? We played Rook E2. There's no way that Black is winning in this position. Weird. Alright. One move blunder. Oh no. Now I have to play DK guy? Are you serious? Hey, Thomas Franson, what's up? Welcome guys to the stream. Please support the Pawnda team. Guys, don't forget, Sunday we have 2 streams. And Sunday we'll have streamer battle with Tranquilizers, who raided the stream earlier. And the other teams in the Tranquilizer streamer battle every week at 3 o'clock on Sundays. Thanks to Trank. Thank Trank. Check out his stream as well, like our Arsenal fan. Thomas Reinson also streaming. Good point, Arsenal. I'm sorry. Yeah, I gotta shoot out the shout-outs. Shout-outs. Man, Jim you played the Urasov against Antonio. That's a good matchup. Antonio against Jim. All Mediterranean battle. Alright. Spain and Italy versus Greece. Actually, whatever. It's cold here. I wish I was in the Mediterranean. Climate. Our Budapest climate, what happened? All the mosquitoes are dead and it's like -1 degrees. Well, it was yesterday. Yevgeny Viktorovich. We've got 1 game left. Do you have many mountains in Greece? Mount Vesuvius? Alright. Uber driver. Jeroen. Those guys are still playing. Uber driver again. We have Mubat. Yeah, the shout out is single command that, yeah, we should enable that. Seriously. Snap to it, Mr. Coffee. Is Uber driver going to steal another drawn position? Are you serious? He's going to cheat Jeroen out of a game? Damn, dude. What's happening here? It's a mess. It's probably a draw. Oh no, G6 was played. Dude, kill him for that. I can't believe that Uber driver had the audacity to play G6. You're so lucky, dude. Dirty trickster. Uber driver like did this in my... He's like a bullet player now. He makes like losing moves on purpose so he can win on time. Dirty flagger. It's funny, he never used to be like that. Oh man, I can't watch. Uber driver steals another victory from the jaws of defeat with sleazy bullet tactics. He was probably worse. 12 degrees Celsius. Nice. That's actually... Dude, that's at 12 degrees Celsius? It's like that in Vegas now? Seriously? Vesuvius is in Italy, right? I don't know anything. It sounds more Greek than Italian. Alright, 12 degrees, dude, in Vegas? That's like freezing. Italy, Greece, whatever. I'd rather be there. You're in Sicily. 20, that's south. You have to go meet your coach, Tomas Reinson. Alright. I can't believe it. Vegas is 12 degrees? Really? Are you serious? There's no way. I don't think Acerbate knows his Celsius temperatures. That's like when he was claiming that Thanksgiving is the 3rd Thursday of November last week. Yeah, I love buffets in Vegas. I just go to Vegas for the buffet and steak and eggs breakfast. I love the cheesy steak and eggs breakfast at greasy casino restaurants. Brings back all kinds of good memories. 16 Celsius. That's a little closer to reality. Yeah, we have the same temperature here, Kyle Mind. It's just around freezing in Budapest, possibly -1. But it's unusual for November. I guess in Austria you have a much more... Austria has a much more diverse climate than Hungary with all the mountains. Is Mount Vesuvius in Austria? Jim with a donation, yes. I feel better. 200 bits and Mr. Coffee. Thank you guys. Generous of Jim to make a donation after I claimed that Mount Vesuvius was in Greece. Alright, TK guy, this is a tough pairing. I'm telling you, that countdown clock has to be eliminated. Do you guys get the countdown clock with all browsers or just a modern browser? Does everyone have the countdown clock, or is it just me? Someone on sound is here. Any more bit battles? Seriously, welcome, man. Thanks for your generous donations on Sunday. I'm just trying to the countdown clock, you know, before the game starts there's like how many seconds or you'll get forfeited, but it's not real, it's just fake. DK guy's like constantly complaining that I never play e4 against him, then he wheels out the Caro Kann. He's got his tournament repertoire in play. Did you see what he did? Did you guys see what he did against Karen? I mean, Cheslov? Dude did something fishy. Well, he always does that weird move order. But Miss Love played c5. I mean, c5 might actually be a good move. What did DK guy play there? What is this? What is this? That's old school? Old school Panov. c5 is bad. Take it from Arsenal fan. Arsenal, you don't know everything. What's up with this? Bishop d7. Bishop e5. I like that. Arsenal, do you play the Caro Kann? Or the white side of the Panov? Which one? I'm curious which perspective Arsenal approaches his theoretical knowledge of this position from. You played this exact idea in a club championship game with white, are you saying? I didn't remember you played the Panov. I knew you don't play the Caro Kann. I'm not sure you're right on this. Knight c6 is a bad move, for sure. But I'm not sure if it's better to play Bishop g5 first or c5. We can check after the game with Opening Explorer. We need to get some self-deprivation in. I also indulge in the occasional self-deprivation. And you do a great job of replicating Bob. The good thing about Bob, though, is that he doesn't have that much chess knowledge. So he can't really argue with me on the chess front. But Arsenal's tricky because he's knowledgeable, somewhat knowledgeable in chess. And difficult in the human nature as well. With Bob, I can just shut him down in the chess department. He'll default to my knowledge. Wow. Wow, we had a similar game to this against who? We had a similar game to this. Does that sound grammatically correct? We had a similar game to this. Doesn't sound right. Does that sound right to you guys? Something about that sounds wrong. It should be like we had a similar game as this. Doesn't sound right either. The whole thing doesn't sound right. How should I say that? Very pragmatic approach. I might have beaten DK Guy once before using this strategy, but I had forgotten about it until I saw the game with Miss Love. If you find the weak point, you have to pounce. Uh-oh. Masturbate. Unleash the beast. That would be kind of dynamic to take with the D pawn. Not my real original plan here, but not out of the question. It feels safer to take this way and keep my bind in the position. Yes. Yes. Commander. Commander Data. Keep it simple. DK Guy, he's not bad strategically, but he's pretty dangerous if he gets tactics. Gets the tactics fired up. Nah. I don't know about this. I don't know about this. It's not so clear. I'm better. Yes. I'm better. But how much better, objectively? And his bishop gets to d5, it's trouble. Troubleville. I'm a little concerned. I have something but not enough here. Give me a double attack or give me death. Troubleville. Grind him down in a technical endgame. I still managed to have 3 minutes left. White has only a slight edge here. May not be enough against the effervescent mink dealer. Must go. Everything must go, Sale. Ooh. It's gonna get tricky. Damn, Masturbator, are you right? Use the S word. Normally well behaved. It's one demerit. That's alright. I've already flagged all my videos on YouTube for light profanity. So you're completely safe, Masturbate. I'm afraid I don't have enough here. No material advantage. The Grobe. I'm so sad about this position. My beautiful d4 pawn. Leaving for greener pastures. Wow. We must try something quick. My pass pawn is further advanced. Damn it. I was hoping he would like rook c5 and allow queen e6 check. He's not going to fall for it. Sadly, he has more time and he's drawing easily with black. It's almost over. I don't even have any threat here. Queen e7 is a peculiar move, though. Blundered the queen trade. Hikaru has always maintained the queen is better than the two rooks, right? Give me the chance to trade my two rooks for the queen. With this passed pawn, maybe I could do something. Rook f7. That's not good. It's an enormous amount of time. Queen d3. Blockaded. Blockadovich. Blockadovich. Wow, he's unblockading. Can you do that? Dude, that is a seriously greedy plan. How can he be that fast? Can't believe you left your rook hanging like that. Wow. Check this out. Queen d6 is like the best move. He played that. He took 15 seconds. It's not the best move. Queen g5 is better. Damn. I was never winning. Almost. I might be winning, but I mean with the time, there's just no way. This requires extreme accuracy. That would require absolute accuracy. Was c5 correct? We're going to prove you wrong, and then you're going to leave the stream for 5 minutes. And hang your head in shame. I guess the jury's out. c5 does have a good score. cd5 is more popular. It turns out bishop g5, my suggestion, is actually much less frequently played. I mean, I don't like knight c6 for black. It's very rare move. c5 isn't a mistake, though, if that's what you're arguing. And you can't play b6. Or can you? Yeah, I don't like b6. It looks creepy. It's a natural idea, Arsenal, though. b6. Not so simple. Probably not the best move. Wow, Lulu got crushed by Astrobait. It's good. He seems like he was getting depressed. So I was winning against DK Guy. Oh shit, what? Okay, I played Queen e4 check. And what was the win? Queen e6, but what does that do? What does Queen e6 even do? I have to find, like, rook e1. Rook e1. It seemed weird to put the rook on a square where it's, like, under attack. And I'm apparently winning. Not easy to find that with limited time. To be fair. Not easy. So Yevgeny. Blunder Band is gone. Miss Love is gone. you think that's a coincidence, or is that a conspiracy theory? Do you think Blunder Bandit and Miss Love could be together? Maybe they're a couple. Oh, we got to reset the tab. Just stay tight. Hang tight. Join the game. Alright, we are back. Thanks for joining us, guys. Thanks for the subs. I mean, the bit donations. Yevgeny's really solid. I'm not feeling that much energy. Schieberspieler would have taken this tournament down easy. I need far more alcohol to play well. I'm just not even close. One beer only makes me sleepy. 4 or 5 beers and we're talking, you know, a totally dominant performance. 10 beers and the curve falters. Alright, Yevgeny is tough. I don't know what to do. We'll just make up something random. Alright. Knight f3, right. And then Yevgeny can be happy back into like the... You drank 13 pints for a Sunday morning board, one pairing in Dorset Open. 13 pints before a Sunday morning board, one pairing. But did you start in the morning or the night before? That's the question. Yes, A3. They didn't ban you for doping? That's what I used to do back in the day in Spain. But those were 3 o'clock in the afternoon rounds. I mean, that's a different story. I remember at like Aeroflot when they couldn't, you know, drunk chess players have a lot of stories. They couldn't wake up Tkachiev to like come to the tournament. It's classical King's Indian with A3. A tosser. I love these Brit sayings. I need someone to translate. You're getting exchanged pawns. I want to play pawn takes. Does it work? I mean, I want to keep the strong pawn on e5. I wouldn't mind opening my bishop, but I'm honestly not sure about this. It's very hard to play for a win and exchange King's Indian. A3 may not be the best move. This square is a little weak, but it might be a little useful. You know, it might be useful. I mean, to push like b4. I'm not sure what I'm doing here. Is h6 okay? Queen takes, knight takes. I'm losing a pawn. That's alright. Standard oil. It's probably not that bad, actually. Queen takes, rook takes, bishop f6, knight up. It's a pawn sacrifice. We have very good control of the d4 square. It's perfectly okay to lose a pawn. Absolutely. Perfectly okay. I can't say I like it, but I've had far worse positions than this. We'll probably look at the opening explorer after the game and it'll say that I should have played knight takes d8. I should have played knight takes e5 probably as well. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Now I'm groveling for a draw down a pawn. Because I wanted to keep that strong pawn on e5. But I guess I probably have to play knight takes e5 on move 9. Even subsequently, I probably have a better move. Instead of h6, what's the best? Pretty much anything. Queen takes queen, for example. I mean, if I traded queens, it's not a big deal. I'm perfectly fine. Like, queen takes queen, rook takes queen, bishop g4, equality. I guess he has knight d5 at the end of the day there. I don't know if that even works, though. What just happened? You did that? Seriously? You played knight d4. You're a sick hombre. What a move. Can you imagine playing that move? Knight d4. Bad hombres. The bad hombre defense. Because you want my white square bishop. You're such a tricky guy. Unbelievable. I can play knight d4. Bishop g4, knight b3. Like, I have lots of different ways to try to grovel for a draw in this position. Rook takes d4, for example. Bishop d7. Can you identify all the different ways to grovel for a draw? But objectively, I'm not sure. Pawn takes is even interesting. Pawn takes, bishop takes, g4, d3, attacking b2. It's kind of uber dry, DK guy-esque move. I'm gonna run out of gas there. Then knight e5. Wow. This is very risky. I'm all in. Extremely risky strategy. What? What? Can't believe it. He's got 4 minutes left. Whoa. It's an awfully accurate move. So what happened finally? I lost the pawn. I lost the pawn. I'm sad. about losing my pawn. We have to get at his king a little bit. Yeah, b5 is kind of counterintuitive, right? It's an isolated pawn, but I want to try to be dynamic. Rook c2 is not a problem. Famous last words. I could play anything. Knight e7, I mean. You can even play passively after rook c2. Damn, that's kind of dangerous. I could have played rook b1 check first and then knight d4 check. Damn, that's even scarier. Why didn't I do that? Can't believe he played rook c3. So his bishop isn't much of a prize, and his king is now open on f1. But last move I could have played rook b1 check first. God. Check, king e2, knight d4 check, king d3. I guess that's what I was concerned about. I don't know. His knight is so freaking strong, it's ridiculous. I need to take this out. Probably. Now this extra pawn doesn't matter too much. We should be fine, maybe better. Yevgeny is a very correct player, good positional player. Black is better now. I thought he had to play rook d2. The Ravager. Ravager Brooks might just win now. I missed this move. Ravager the Brook. Generously, he offered a draw here. I'm not convinced. Not that easy to win. I think we've got it. One more round. Player of words. Man, that was ugly. Winning ugly. Alright. DK guy still tied for first. Who lost to DK guy? Morales. Come on. My tie breaks are good. It looks like Cormoran. Wild card. We still have a game going. Kyler. Kyler's like the only player who has games longer than me. Bishop versus knight again. Congrats. Congrats to you. Playing for first place. I feel kind of dirty winning that pawn down position against. I basically did an Uber driver. Man, white has strong G pawn. Interesting. That cannot be stopped. How strong is the black king here? Oops. Oh, and the knight's on the wrong square. Oh, it's a draw? It's not a draw. Dude, that's a draw. Black resigned? Wait. King e5, b4. Okay, he is lost. No, wait. Yeah, he's going to lose. King e5, b4. If you can play a5 and king e5. So if he had a5 and king e5, it's a draw, right? But if you play king e5, he plays b4, and you're lost. That was a pretty quick res there. You shouldn't auto-resign there. And white plays king c2 and like a5, and it's a draw, isn't it? It's not a draw. Why is this not a draw? Oh my gosh. Are you serious? 96? a4. Oh, that's beautiful. It's like a study. Take, take, and then knight d4. Damn. Alright. Last round. Cormoran. When is the last round starting? I'm ready for another. I need another. So let's see. Who got the prediction right? I'm going to play Cormoran in the next round. See details. $11.6 go to Cola. Wow. Can we see who got the challenge right? Wow, okay. See details, but when I click on details, okay. Wow. Why does it say will Sladgie finish first today? Prediction ended 2 minutes ago. 6 people said yes. 4 people said no. I'm a little unsure about this whole graph. Presidential election was made way easier than this. I don't understand those percentages. You guys can't see what I'm talking about. But, anyway, Cola got 11,000. We want to recount. Yeah, I thought the tournament wasn't going to be strong today at first, but then most people showed up. We're missing Aldisto and Alms and Schieberspieler. But Yevgeny Viktorovich in the last round, man, I mean, I'm not sure about the theory of that line. Good game. But anyway, I'll look at it in a second. We should say congratulations to DK Guy for second and Yevgeny for third. Congratulations, guys. Pawnda Swiss 16. Rapid Swiss 16, that is. I wanted to just look at the theory of our last game with Yevgeny because, you know, that's probably a relatively common variation, I was going to say. Bulligan recommends this line. I know. So I messed up. I'm supposed to play rook e8 first. Weird openings Wednesday. Tomorrow I'll play rook e8. I just don't play the two knights tango enough to remember subtle stuff like that. I'm supposed to play rook e8. This is much trickier because I have pressure along the e line, and when I play e5, I'll have knight d4. I guess if you're gonna play like pawn takes pawn, you know, if you're gonna play pawn takes pawn, it's probably better I didn't play rook e8 though. It's kind of funny. So pawn takes pawn is actually not recommended. Sabina played it against my friend David. 2010. I didn't realize that she was in the US since 2010. Wow, I can't believe it's 10 years ago. David took with the pawn too. So we're right. But this is a new move. Yevgeny with a novelty. But I mean, it's a classic exchange King's Indian concept. It's like a standard position except you played a3. What did she play? She played h3. I mean, h3 is lame, man. I think that's kind of lame. I don't know. I don't like h3. I understand the idea, but I guess it's okay. I prefer your move, dude. Look, the computer comes around. Bishop g5 is number 1. It is similar to Hal Terry, Uber driver. Eric Godin played it against me in Blitz once at the Harvard Science Center. Similar exchange King's Indian. I remember losing a Blitz game. But, it was like 1990. Hal was pathetic playing that. But h3, no, Bishop g5 was good, dude. So Yevgeny with the theoretical novelty. As I said, I can play queen takes queen. And this is counterintuitive. But queen takes queen and bishop g4. But I can only equalize. This is sort of gross. Yeah, I mean, it makes me want to wish that I had played knight takes e5 or something. That's apparently not as good. There's nothing I can do. You have to take this way. Bishop g5. h6 is a... I guess h6 is just a blunder. So I said queen takes queen. So basically I lose a pawn in the classic trap. How bad is it? You know, I mean, it might be holdable. This is a crazy move. Damn, dude. That is crazy to play knight d4. So you played this, I take, you played that, I played d3, you played this, and so I messed up. Oh no. I thought about this. Honestly, I was like, oh, it doesn't matter, whatever, move order. Knight e5 is better. Damn, that makes a huge difference. You can't give up your knight for my bishop on f6. It's just too strong. This move is brutal. And then I take here and I'm on b2. Bishop h3, knight e5, I mean c4, rook d3. Now we're in Arsenal land. Playing for the win. Alright, good game. Anyway, it was interesting. Interesting opening. I messed up. I admit it. Tournament victory. Congratulations to the guessers. I think I bet against myself, but I'm still not sure. Mr. Coffee, is there any way we can see the bettors? Can we see the list of players who bet on the predicament bot? Because I'm not sure if my bet got in or not. I tried to bet against myself. Always bet against yourself. And we'll be happy, like, either way. No matter what happens. I did that in high school when we had important tests. My friend and I we would bet against each other. Against ourselves. So that one of us got a lower score on a test, the other had to pay him. Alright guys, we're going to be back tomorrow morning. Wednesday, 11 a.m. CET here. Blitz, weird openings. Astrobate will be here. Thanks everybody. Congratulations to me. Paid actors. Alright. We'll see you guys later. Have a great night. Later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.